Wagwan, welcome to the Greg Baker Show. We are back live and in effect. Today is December 7th. I'm live in the studio and I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And I want to say I really miss y'all, man. This is my first show of the month. Coming close to the last show of the year. You know, it's December. It turned December real quick. You know, everybody always say that December, like this year just blew right back. But just think about the small things that happened in that one year, you know, and just get turned up like just last month. I was in San Francisco during the fire in California, and that was a crazy time for me. I've never really been in a national disaster like that. I was really out there when the smoke was blowing from the Cali fires all the way through San Francisco. Like even at the hotel I was in, I was coming back because I was spending a lot of time outside, you know. So I come back in. The guy at the little table, he showed me like a map of the hazardous areas where the breathing was very bad, and he was like, "Yeah, this for the red." So I'm like, man, this where we at right now. He was like, "Yeah, bro, we right in smack where they say the air is uninhabitable, or you can't really breathe this air." So he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "So what I'm supposed to do, man?" He like, "Man, it's a good day to stay inside." I'm like, "Man, this is crazy. I've never been a part of anything like that, and I really wish I was able to come on air like right after that, so I could really just tell the people who was out there going through that, like my heart goes out to you all, because it was with face mask on. The guy at the counter told me, man, just go to CVS, get you a face mask to walk around with, you know, and I actually felt the effects of that hazardous smoke. I actually felt sluggish. I went to sleep like at 2 o'clock and wake up to like 2 o'clock at night. You know, I guess there was a different effect. My heart just goes out to those who are living through that and those who lost their homes during that moment. My heart really goes out to you all, for real, for real. And just to change it a little bit, let's talk about like the different shootings that's going on in Chicago. We had a shooting at the Red Line. We had a shooting. We had a shooting at the hospital. You know, we even had a fake shooting at a Walmart or a Target where a young comedian went in there and act like he was Walking Dead and was mauling somebody by the bathroom. You know, Chicago is getting crazy right now. But I love my city, man. I
Beautiful
definitely
city.
love my city. You know,
It's a cool ass city. We
yeah.
all know that we love Chicago.
John, man. Can I introduce you, John?
If you like, or
John, just
I
give
could
me a
just
second, John. Let me introduce John. It's okay, John. John, you know I gotta mess with John. But real quick, John is a good friend of mine. Okay. I met John on set, and I'm gonna mess with John. I got like 45 minutes to mess with you, John. So just get ready. We're
oh,
gonna have fun on
all
the
right.
radio, man. Yeah, I mean, me and John, you know, we actually we act together. You know, we do extra work around the
We're
city.
stunt dummies.
We stunt dummies.
We're stunt dummies.
And the funniest way I met John was matter of fact, I'm gonna save that for a minute. I'm gonna save our funny story, and I want everybody to get a chance to know about you, John, because John owns his own bar. You know, it's a family bar, right?
It's going to be a family bar, yes, but no, it's not. It's brand spanking new.
Brand spanking new.
Brand spanking new project. Brand spanking new journey.
Hmm.
Just life's journey. You're talking about journeys earlier.
Yes.
Just a new journey. Just going to see what's going up there. Have faith and go for it.
Hey, I believe in you, man. I believe in your journey, and you know, I definitely want you to be a friend of the show. Maybe we could throw an event out there. You know, Intellectual Radio could come down, and you know,
Yep.
and you know, we could pump it on the station. We could work out different things, man. That's what we do in radio. Radio is one of the best places to actually market your stuff. You know, I believe so. You know, but we're gonna come back in a minute, man. I'm out here with my boy John right now. We got a lot of stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? So, well, real quick, I'm gonna play "Good Day" by Cam J and FBG Duck. Let's get it on the Greg Baker Show.
The haters still be looking hard, but they ain't trying to find us. Today is a good day. I've been speeding, swerving traffic, and the police right behind us. Driving down the highway. We gon' do it my way. Better take the highway. Triple back on the highway. Today was a good day. Went to sleep with broken, but woke up to 400K. Life going my way. Haters mad at me, so they looking at me sideways. Got one beautiful daughter and 3 sons. The way they talk about me look like I won. Damn, look what I done. Took a slide 50 on, spit that on my mom. Today is a good day. The haters still be looking hard, but they ain't tryna find us. Today is a good day. I've been speeding, swerving traffic, and the police ain't behind us. Driving down the highway. We gon' do it my way. had to take the highway. Drippin' splash the right way.
Kendall P.
Wagwan, welcome back to the Greg Baker Show. That was just my boy Cam J holding it down, man. Great artist, man. Chicago artist. You know I love my Chicago artists. And whenever I get my platform, I always like to put my Chicago artists on that platform. So again, I got my boy John in the studio, man. And he owns his own bar. He's a great actor. He's been on Empire. He's been on have you been on Redline yet? The new TV show Redline?
Yeah, Redline.
Redline, Prove It Innocent.
Easy.
The Shy,
Arrow.
You been on Arrow? I was trying to get on Arrow, man. That's one of my
Arrow
favorite shows, man.
Arrow, it was cold, but it was pretty cool. Yeah,
cool. You get a chance to meet Amir?
No, they don't. No, but it was interesting seeing Flash in person.
Oh,
he's tall and he's probably weighs 100 pounds. I mean, he's probably like 6 foot and 100 pounds. He's thin, man.
Shout out to Barry Allen.
Yeah. But it was cool.
So let me like this is how I met John. So me and John was on a set of what up? I don't know if we can say name. We was on the set of.
We were on the Easy.
We was on Easy TV
and it was
show.
About 85 degrees 90.
Yep.
And we both decided to wear a baby blue shirt.
Baby blue shirt. So they matched us up very nice. So it was like we was on the back porch. They had the extras being held on the back porch. John and I was on the back porch, a bunch of other extras. In my eyes, it was 3 black people on set. It was me, another black guy. He was tall, and it was a black lady.
Yep.
So I had went on the back porch to talk to my brother. My brother had FaceTime me, rest his soul. That was one of the last time I talked to him. So I went back there and talked to him. Then I came back. They had already handed out partners and stuff. It was just me and you by ourselves.
With our blue shirts, with our baby blue shirts. Our baby blue shirts. And they looked at you and they looked at me and they said, "You two are together."
Right.
We're that kind of show. We're risky. You two are you're a couple. Walk around, act like you're buying this house together. They said, yeah. So I looked over at him. I looked over at him and he looked at me and I said, "Damn, I got gypped." Damn, I got gypped. Look at this. Look. Yeah.
But you were so cool about it. You started pulling out your phone, showing me ladies. You like look at this lady.
Oh man.
Look at her. I'm like, man, you know what? You cool. And then it was so funny because I'm like, they were like, man, this is a progressive show, man. I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. But I wanted to be on Easy,
Yep.
So we knocked it out. But at the end of the day, we chopped it up as men and we found the common ground. It was like, man, he liked to act. And you're a real cool guy, and I just see the grind and the hustle in you.
I appreciate that.
Whenever
that's
you
cool.
sit in somebody,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You could, and that was my first time going to what I'm usually on the Shy and Empire and stuff like that, but that was my first time being like in a show like that, and I met a good guy like you.
Yep.
And I brought you down to the Greg Baker Show.
We instantly just bonded.
Instantly.
Here we are.
Over so they can see your face, man. So
who?
Over down there, yeah. Glad over just a little bit. I ain't gonna bite you, man. We ain't on Easy right now.
Yeah, and Greg wanted to walk around and put his arm around me, and I said, "Hey, man, seriously."
I say, well, we trying to get in Hollywood.
I know you want to put your arm around me, but can we just share the brochure instead? And we can just walk around and look at the brochure together and look happy.
All right, let's change subject. So let's talk about your bar. Now, What's the name of your bar?
It's the bar is called the Bartlett Tap.
Where's it located?
Bartlett, Illinois, just like 45 minutes away from Chicago. Under 45 minutes.
Okay, what's like? Okay,
yeah.
What was your inspiration in to start this bar? Because you're the first generation of this bar, right? And like you said, you want to make this bar a family heirloom. So what was your motivation to actually let me open this bar up?
Oof. Well, at first, when the bar was initially purchased as a building. Not as at that point a building that used to be a bar at one time that had history in the town of Bartlett. So a close friend of mine, when the initial thought was to buy it and just flip it. We were just going to flip it. It was just going to be flipped because it was a bank foreclosure and it was a as-is property. So we thought, well, we'll just get it and hold on to it a little bit and just let it go later, right?
Right.
And then as I went down to the town of Bartlett, to be honest with you, I'd never been to Bartlett. I heard of it.
I've never been to Bartlett.
I think I ate the Bartlett pear. That's what they're known for.
Yeah.
At least there is a Bartlett pear.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's in Bartlett, but there is a Bartlett pear.
Go out there and try some of their pears.
Yep. So I was
pears, like Rick Ross said.
Right.
Had a pear.
So walked around, just I really honestly just fell in love with this little town. It was off the beaten path, like 18 stops from downtown Chicago on the metro. And I walked around, and when I got to start to meet a lot of the people that live there and the people that work in the municipal building, the village, the town village, I honestly ran into just genuine nice people at every corner since I've been there. And that's not, not just that, but these the town people who live there love their town.
So people that live there, like when they
love their history too.
They visit your bar, the pub.
I'm sure if they probably did it one time, or their parents did, or their grandparents did, or their grandparents did, or their grandparents did, because the bar was built in 1884. 1884. That's an amazing structure right there.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. This has always been one of my questions that I always wanted to ask. What's the difference between a pub and a bar? Or a strip club? No, we're gonna leave. You don't gotta answer the last one.
Honestly, I don't know. I think pubs at one time just probably just were initial words from Europe. That was an Eastern Europe thing, pubs, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I hope I could tell you I wasn't born then to know that answer.
Right.
But I am a little more older, but I wasn't around for that pub day.
You got the fountain on the roof somewhere, man.
Got that pub day. I don't know. I went with. I'm gonna tell you why I went with Bartlett Tap, because for years the place was known as the Bartlett Lounge, So and for decades it was called the Tap. Some people refer to it as the Tap, and some people refer to it as just Bartlett Tavern and Bartlett Lounge. So throughout the 136 years, it was called one or the other, and it just made sense. Come in and why name it? There was something there prior, two buildings there or two businesses there prior in the same location, but they changed the name. They changed the name. One called it something, and the other one called it something else, and something didn't work out right for him. But that town has so much history.
And you know what?
Embrace it.
History is always great when it comes down to places like that, because it feeds the community.
Yeah.
It really feeds the community. And I want to get more into your menu. I want to get more into different things that you offer, different events that you throw there. But I want to play a little music.
Cool.
I want to go to Black Queen by John the Author.
Look, yes, you a queen, nothing less. So I guess that mean a nigga better come correct. Ain't none of that. Yo, what's your name? What's your sign? Shit. Tell me where your mind at. What do you believe in? Muhammad or Jesus? Even though they both were made by conquerors, worth of John Henry Clark and her anyway. I'm liking your demeanor. You remind me of Queen the Singer. Ain't nothing more attractive than Africans being Africans. And all your naturalness, girl, you gathered, and that's the truth. The way they tried to copy your body, girl, that's the proof. I see him on the news telling stories like Mother Goose. My standard of beauty is different, girl. All I want is you. And when you walk, man, I swear to God, you light up the world. I ain't scared, but I am trying to build up the nerve to say the right things to you. Make things to you. Lord knows I might be the right king for you. You're a queen of this. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen. You're a queen of this, girl. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen. Ain't no win game to my pen game. Other rappers should just call a nigga sensei. We not cut from the same cloth, boy, I'm Kente. They prayed and I came like I Yende. Anyhow, anywho, give me any and let me see what it really do. I need a queen of the now, not a queen in the now. All natural, fuck a weave in your scalp. See, I'm trying to holler as you weave through the crowd. I don't just want to hit it, girl, I want to lock you down. Cause I heard through the grapevine, not only how you shine like grape wine, you shine like daytime. Wake up in the morning and you hug yourself. Floating by like you high, did you drug yourself? You charged up, let me help you unplug yourself. My Black Queen, let me find out you love yourself. Then this song, girl, for real. You're a queen of this. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen. You're a queen of this, girl. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. What it gon' be, Black Queen? Your body, see, I'm intrigued by your knowledge. And on the 9, you got it, can be my man. That's how your melanin poppin', can be my son, kiss goddess. I got a kingdom and crown with your name. I'm digging more than your body, see, I'm intrigued by your knowledge. And on the 9, you got it, can be my man. That's how your melanin poppin', can be my son, kiss goddess. I got a kingdom and crown with your name. Hey, won't you be my body. See, I'm in she by analogy. No, now you got it. Can be my main woman. That's how your melanin poppin'. Can be my sun kiss goddess. I got a queen in the crown with your name on it. You can put in your body. See, I'm in she by analogy. No, now you got it. Can be my main woman. That's how your melanin poppin'. Can be my sun kiss goddess. I got a queen in the crown with your name on it. You a queen of bliss. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on you. But it gon' be black queen. You're a queen of bliss, girl. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be black queen.
Wagwan, welcome back to the Greg Baker Show. I'm in the studio right now. My boy John. Say your last name for me.
Castilla, John Castilla.
John Castilla. We're in the studio right now.
Thank
This man is an entrepreneur. This man is an actor and a genuine great brother. Now let's get to this menu real quick because I like to eat, John. So like, are you back there cooking or you got a chef and everything going? What you got going on?
No,
You're not cooking?
not yet.
Okay. Can you cook, John?
I can't lie to you. I am interviewing for chefs.
Okay.
And I did have a really good chat with one the other day, and he gave some great ideas. So I've got about 4 front runners right now.
Okay. Well,
To be honest with you, trying to put the menu together.
Put it out
Because
right
the
now.
menu, because I got to tell you something about Bartlett.
Mm-hmm.
Bartlett people, residents, love their food.
Mm-hmm.
They want good restaurants. They want a place to go that's safe, that's clean, that brings the ambiance. They want to have a place and the food is good, but you gotta, and they expect good food.
They got to.
And so I just can't hire anybody. I got to make sure I hire the right guy or girl or woman.
So put it out there right now, because we could do a live promo for that right now. So maybe you can find somebody on the Greg Baker Show to be a chef. There's some good
Cool.
there.
Information at Bartlett hyphen tap.com. Information at Bartlett. Some people just call it a minus sign, or some people say it's a what's the little dash?
Underscore.
Underscore is low.
You call it the dash.
The dash. Yep. Dash tap. So if anybody out there looking for a job and is a great chef, this is an opportunity for you to get out there. They got to have like a culinary license, or if they're a chef, they should at least have a good idea, either well self-taught with references, or degree in. The right person I know knows the dishes I need, and they know how to put their own little twist on it to make it be unique. That's the person I'm looking for. I'm looking for a metal chef.
Yeah,
up and coming. I'm looking for a pastry chef, somebody who's trying to get up and coming. I want to change the thought. When you come to a pub in Bartlett or a tap, you want to come into a bar atmosphere with music. 'Cause I built a live stage. I put a little live stage in the corner, so big enough for about three-piece band. And so we can probably try to give it a crack at karaoke night, open mic night, comedy night. Anybody who can play a kazoo or harmonica night, I don't care. Just
you say kazoo?
Yeah, hey, you can play a kazoo. Actually, I've been learning the harmonica. To be honest with you, I've been taking secret lessons
with the
harmonica in my car while I'm driving there all the time, because there's something to do in traffic. So
Have you ever been on YouTube and learned how to play the harmonica?
I actually am learning from a YouTube person.
See, I could play the hell out some spoons. Yeah, I give him some.
We should bring them in one day. We should bring them in. We should go get them, and
I'm gonna bring the spoons in. So this what I want to know. I didn't get to the menu. Like what are you serving? What you frying up?
Well, wait a minute. By the way, I did get you this hat, and it's a limited edition before they go to China for mass production, because I did it myself first here.
I get a gift. I feel good.
So here you go. Here's the official Bartlett baseball cap.
The official.
And you're only the third person to hold one. I'm
good.
1, somebody else is 2, and now you are number 3 to hold one of those in your hand.
I feel good. I'm gonna see if I can put it on.
And from me while I'm still alive.
Man.
And while I'm still kicking. And do you see the bee? Do you see how the bee is unique? That's a bee that I took off one of the photos in probably around 1940. And it was called the Bartlett Lounge. And I thought, wow, look at this bee. It's unique. It has a lot of history. should be right about when people's grandparents and parents were still alive.
Right.
I don't know. I hope.
Man, stop back to old, man.
And I even put in there established in 1884, but we don't know that, so I need to put the word circa because that could be 5 years up or back or forth.
Yeah.
So circa 5, circa the little symbol means 5 years either direction. So through the really nice people that live there, and through an amazing woman named Pam who works at the Bartlett History Museum, who has just been so helpful. So let me go to the interior where I'm going with this.
Mm-hmm.
The interior of the Bartlett Tap is all of black and white photos that she and I found that were just astonishing about the history of not just the town, but in that bar itself. I'm telling you, if there's a bar with ghosts, that bar has some ghosts. And they're still visiting, and they're still having a good time in there, because I'm telling you right now, I'm sure they're there because there was some really cool, I don't even know if these guys can see it, these photos. Can these people see these photos?
Yeah, we can show them. It's we just describe them.
Look, let's see. Look, whose side? Yours or what?
Well, let me see. I pan it.
Look at this.
See, we got a picture. Now, explain this picture right here for us.
That's the man. That's the man. The wife who actually built the building in 1882 or 83. That's pioneers. It's a German town. Bartlett's a German town.
Shout out to my Germans.
Yeah. And so Bartlett was founded by Germans, and a lot of Germans still reside there, first, second, third generation. And yeah, that's kind of cool.
So would you make what's a great German dish?
I would not be able to tell you.
We got to get that together for the tap. Now we have another picture. Is this inside the bar, inside the pub? Yeah. The tap? Yeah. Okay.
That's probably like 1910, 1915.
1910. See, on the Greg Baker Show, we're providing history of our city.
Right. Well.
Oh my God, his pants are real dirty. I'm just playing.
No,
it's part of the black and whiteness of it.
There's no way you can get away with doing this in a bar nowadays.
Let me see this. We have another picture of a man with a shotgun and a dog on a pool table.
On a pool table, a shotgun and a dog. And nowadays, obviously, you could not do anything crazy like that and just come in. And I'm sure he was having a great time. I'm sure he's still there with his dog.
hey, he like a ghost for real. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's crazy, right?
Yes.
Here's when they had a live turkey.
A live turkey. Oh my God!
You couldn't do a live turkey in a bar or restaurant anymore with but there's a live turkey right there, and they were raffling off that live turkey. Look at that.
The turkey raffle. Aaron, you want to do a turkey raffle?
Turkey raffle. That was a live turkey raffle right there.
We're going to Intellectual Radio live turkey raffle coming soon. Coming soon. So I want to play a little bit more music, and we're gonna shuffle through some old pictures off air, and we're gonna get back and we're gonna talk a little bit more about the Bartlett Tap, and we're gonna get a little bit more into your acting, and I want to get into like what kind of live performances you're looking for. What you got to say, man?
No, man, I'll come back to it.
So we'll be back in a minute on the Greg Baker Show.
Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Shout out. Yeah. Are you in tune with y'all? Shout out. I got one for you.
Healing your chakra, go get your spiritual doctor. Hand me my copper, from the bottom like lobster. Truth is that many won't prosper, miracles opsa. Leap what's a mob to a king, what's a king to a god, what's a god to a namba. Lever, I see you with demons, you think they your friends, but they really your monsters. Holding you down, don't let no snake put no hole in your crown. Go get your crown, lightning is quicker and thicker and richer, so why are we focused on sound? I was chilling out, trying to figure out how to get us out. I was switching lanes, I was in the game, y'all was in the house. Probably scratching your asses, stuck in complacency, stagnant. Is that why niggas don't have shit? Let me quit, cause it's making me mad sick. Step on the gas, dust the dust, ashes to ashes. Just when I'm passing, they told me don't do no laughing. Boy, you broke shit, told me don't do no laughing. How you gon' transcend? That be that madness. I like my women with asses. I like my women with class. I like my women with black skin. Get ready as I elevate to new heights like a chopper. Bringing new life like a doctor. You can watch, but don't touch nothing. Listen till you get in tune with your chakras. Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune? Tell me, is you man enough for standing up? Tell me if you had enough and mad as fuck. Tell me, is it making sense to add it up? Or should we just remain content and not adjust? We were living glamorous, now we living scandalous. At any time it can erupt, and honestly it's demorous. Spiritual wars, I'm on a lyrical course. I'm mama's miracle boy. I took a dip in the dark, I took a whipping when I did not listen to God. I keep a gun in the car, still I got nothing but love in my heart. Still I will sit niggas still if they come at me wrong. So please do not come at the God, don't be alarmed. I come in peace like the son of sheep. When I run the streets, go up high, even side to side. If you don't take the time to go underneath, then you will never see what I vision. Fuck a dream, I got missions. Spiritual, not religious. Window, no pot to pissin'. You do not know our conditions. You do not know how predicted. You do not know how resistant. You do not know how convincing. You do not know how conflicted. You do not know how sadistic. The script has been written, forget it. It's no time for tripping and slipping. I'm gripping and reeling and vicious to grill them and sit them in dishes. The temple is tempting before we can cleanse it. Just listen. Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with your chakras?
Wagwan, welcome back to the Greg Baker Show. I'm live in the studio with my boy John, man. He just showing me a lot of great pictures off air, and just a lot of great pictures showing the history of his great bar. He showed me a picture with like about 4 or 5 Klansmen in the front of it. No, I'm just go ahead.
I know they definitely had white shirts on. They all had super white shirts. They were like all of them with real white shirts.
But it's all right, man. It's all right. No, but to be honest with you, man, I'm proud of you. You know,
Thank you.
and I'm proud of you. And you was explaining to me the struggle, man. And I really want people to understand the struggle of being an entrepreneur. So just share that with us a little bit, man.
Well, the struggle of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, like
any man or woman who's an entrepreneur knows it's a different mindset, challenges. It's just, if it's in you, it's in you. If you're an entrepreneurial person, you're just programmed that way. You take the risk. Some fail, some succeed. You hope the ones that succeed you can keep carrying through to do new projects with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it, really. Keep moving, and keep moving, and just surround yourself with people who might have the answer. Also, you as an entrepreneurial person, you don't know everything, so there's people that I confide in for answers and questions, because I can't pretend to know everything.
So, what was the last thing you reached out for help on?
Refer me to a person who does custom booths, because the booth that I have made is absolutely beautiful. It's an L shape. It's an L-shaped booth with a diamond backing with the buttons, and then just chocolate brown bottom. I mean, this booth is bad. It's gonna host nice events. It's gonna host a nice little sit down dinner. It's gonna set the ambiance from when you walk in, and the first thing you're gonna see is that booth, the interior, but the energy when you step in, and that's what's gonna hit you right when you walk in.
I feel the energy right now.
Yep.
Man, so real quick, what brought you to acting? We gonna switch it up. What brought you to acting?
On acting, I actually saw a friend of mine on Chicago Med, and she was by the patient in the ER, and I reached out to her and I said, "How did you do that? I saw you the other night on Chicago Med," and she said, "Oh, here's this website and casting company. I'm not sure we should plug them or not, or
We'll
we
shout 'em
should
out.
we should
We'll
we should
shout
we
'em
should
out.
just go ahead and
Shout 'em
call
out.
them up and see if we can charge them real quick on PayPal. You got PayPal? Well, we'll just charge them real quick. Hey, man, we're gonna say your name real quick, and we want to know if you got PayPal because we need to see what would you say, Greg? About $1,000?
Stop. For them,
Yeah,
did your check come yet?
500 each. Me and you, 500 each. He's on your dime. Your man's on your dime. It was my thought. So
Hey, we can shout them out.
shit.
Tell them it's the
Four
check
star,
is in the
four
mail.
star casting.
Check is in the mail.
Very nice people. Very nice woman who runs it. Very absolutely. Jess, man, cool lady. Absolutely loves what she does. Cares about her people, and loves everybody. Loves her employees. You can see she's. I'm sure it's a pretty demanding, stressful job, but you could tell she loves what she does.
Definitely. And you know
Would you
what?
agree? Would you agree with that statement?
Because I remember the last time we was on set, they actually showed us. They had did a raffle, and one of the raffle prizes was her cooking for us. Jess, a dinner with her and the other lady, and they was gonna cook for us.
At her house?
I don't know if it's at the house. I don't know if she's gonna let us in the house. It was somewhere though.
Why wouldn't she let you in the house?
Oh,
I'd like to know that.
Some people got sticky fingers. This is how I think.
Right. I do a park. I barbecue at the park.
Well, we all finna go.
But anyways, that's how. So I went. I did what they required me to do. Sent in some photos. Waited a few days. Boom, an email came in. It said, "Could you do this particular day on Empire? This opening ceremony, season 5, episode 1. They called it the red carpet." And that was a punch in the face because that was a 22-hour day.
I think I was there that day. And
there was about 500 people there. So all I was just a little head by the bar. I don't even think I saw you. Did you even get any camera time?
I think so. I was chilling behind Terrence Howard. TH. We we on first name basis.
That's how you roll.
Me and Terrence.
I did get a wink from Nicole the other day.
Yeah.
She literally winked at me. Blew my mind. I said, "Yep."
Shout out to Nicole.
What's the actress's name?
I think her name is Nicole Ari Parker.
Yeah.
I think that's her whole name.
The blonde with the pretty eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I was like, I felt like I seen you in that scene online.
I felt like the biggest, coolest guy standing there when she did that. She took me from like a 3 to a 10.
She do that, and she's very pretty.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful in person. She's actually prettier. Yeah. She's just as pretty. Let's just say that, on and off screen, right?
Yeah. I seen her one time on set when Forrest Whitaker was playing her husband, and I looked at her. I'm like, very pretty lady. Hold herself together well, and then her acting abilities is amazing. Like it's like when I talk about Empire and I talk about Taraji P. I call her TP. Whenever I talk about her, it's like she works so hard, and I see Nicole Parker working just as hard. She's one of the hardest working women as well in the industry. Like these are women that we grew up on watching on TV.
Let me tell you this, not just that. I have all respect for the cast and everybody on and off screen that work there for what they go through every day. That is not an easy job, right?
Not an easy job.
Behind screen, all the grips and the assistants of the assistants of the assistant, they all move, they all hustle. They work, hard 12, 15, 20-hour days all day. I mean, and I don't know how it works out, but I got to admit one thing, though. They eat very well because we do get a good meal, don't we?
I didn't ate so much one time I almost threw up. I threw up in the bathroom.
The other day we had lobster tail and what was it? Shrimp and kebabs, and whoever that they are craft services they hire are definitely pretty good.
You all had lobster tail the other day?
Yeah, everybody was killing that lobster tail.
I mean, I know I took some home.
Couldn't. It was gone.
Oh there was none. You got me one.
Dude, there was none to take home because it was gone.
Sign up for 4-star right now.
Yeah. So that's how we met. I did it. Went. Said I'd never do it again. But then 2 weeks later, I got an email to go again. So I said, "What the hell?" I went again. I was smaller group this time. It was like 200 people versus 500. Then I got the call to do it again. I might have just met you on my third time doing it, right?
Right.
But it was just for me a different show.
That was my first time doing that show.
That was my first time doing that show too. The Easy, and it's on this fifth or sixth season. Easy.
I believe
it's on Netflix.
I believe
it's a Netflix miniseries.
I'm not sure.
So if you see two good-looking guys in baby blue shirts, one looks happy, the other looks pissed. That's our episode.
Hopefully they blur us out.
Hopefully they blur us out.
Because he was making a little too much eye contact.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's play a little music because I'm getting uncomfortable.
I feel like I should go do some push-ups, man. This thing makes me look
What a waste that, Earl.
Right. I'm gonna do some push-ups during the music. I'm gonna do some push-ups.
Hey, don't you hate when you see people at the gym and they drinking big old things of water? Like, get you a cup. It's ridiculous. Excuse me, y'all. Stupid. Take a break. It's the Greg Baker Show. I'm drinking big old things of water. We'll be right back.
Cool,
I'm finna play a little bit of this John the Arthur Gold, man. I shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We having a great time, boy. I got my boy John Castilla. John Castilla in the studio live. I ain't gonna make that mistake again.
President and founder of Castle Partners Group Incorporated.
Man, why didn't we said none of that at the beginning of the interview? Man, I ain't know you got any corporations, but we gonna talk about that when we come back. But it's the Greg Baker Show, man. It's gold,
I got a little bit of everything.
It's just different.
I just need something to rise. Something I could, close my eyes,
I went from drinking and smoking to thinking and coping, acting, sleeping to open but secretly woken, drinking this potion, flushing out the ailments, get your helmets, victories in the air and not to smell it. Can you tell if I'm lying or not, devising a plot, pulling the strings and tying the knots, just to lie at the top. I'm trying to unify community, wonder what's fueling me, no man can stop because God gave us immunity, call it lunacy, just watch as I move in unison, build a crew of down ass people to be congruent with, watch the politics, stay monotonous, till it's time to drift, turn into a fucking monster like the Loch Ness. Walk on land, don't force my hand. Torch go blam, damn, I bet they want your plan. Shit, my shit is legal, I don't bother people unless you hurt my family, and I know where to find you, I'ma come and see. Whole time I've been sitting on the gold mine, room full of neutrons, I'm the proton, pool full of cool vibes, I'ma go dive. Credit good, I don't need no fucking cosign. Oh, why the hell you acting like you know mine? Can I get my swagger back? That's if you don't mind. They wanna hang me out, I drive it like a clothesline. They wanna take me out the sky, they pray I don't shine. But I shine like the sun on them. Beat my drum on them. Just go put the drum on them. Yeah, I shine like the sun on them. Beat my drum on them. Just go put the drum on them. Yeah, I shine like the sun on them. Beat my drum on them. Just go put the drum on them. Yeah, I shine like the sun on them. Beat my drum on them. Just go put the ambition, hard living, transition, transmission, move forward with a bad engine. Lost lives, lost vibes, lost God. Funny how I only try and find them with a lost mind. Cross line, burn bridges, invested with a firm interest. Halloween turned to a stern Christmas. Learn, listen, it'll never be the same. I lost my pops the same day that Jesus came. Let it rain and made my tears blended with the showers. Watch how I shelter the pain. Wonder how long my mama felt to this thing. Wonder how many niggas fell to this game. This shit ain't helping the dream. If anything, it's the in this train. They never thought I'd be prevailing as king. See, I do well in this ring. Ask who the ruler, niggas yelling is cream. But they wrong. The real answer is unity. You and me commit atrocities like we got immunity. I'm too immune to be sickened by all this friction. You gotta be kidding. We grew up poverty stricken, wishing for lottery tickets, fishing for omnivision, trying to stay alert. Got my own disposition, ain't just listen as they assert. Pay the clerk, get your receipt, keep up with it. The price they keep on upping it. Freedom never was free, it's priceless and heavily covered it. They don't know who they up against. I'm Jesus on the cross, but after 3 days of recovering, I ascend to a higher end. Play the violin, only way the Messiah wins is let them kill you and never return to die again. They had the chance to advance and they took advantage. Fuck, I look like hanging out to dry from taking stances, only to return like Moses to see my people indulging in worshiping idol gods. First we defy the odds, only to even out the surface while surfacing while I'm gone. If that's what niggas on, then fuck y'all niggas, I'm gone. Whole time I've been sitting on the gold mine, Room full of neutrons, I'm the proton. Pool full of cool vibes, I'ma go dive. Credit good, I don't need no fucking cosign. Oh, why the hell you acting like you know mine? Can I get my swagger back? That's if you don't mind. They wanna hate me out the drop just like a clothesline. They wanna take me out the sky, they pray I don't shine. But I shine like the sun on them. Beat my drum on them. Just go put the drum on them. Yeah, I shine like the sun on them. Beat my drum on them. Just go put the drum on them. Yeah, I shine like the sun on them. Beat my drum on them. Just go put the drum on them. Yeah, I shine like the sun on them. Beat my drum on them. Just go put the
Yep. Wagwan. Welcome back to the Greg Baker Show. That was just Gold Man by John, the author. And again, I'm in the studio with my boy John, and he has a great pub out there in Bartlett,
Illinois.
Bartlett, Illinois. Not too far, y'all. We're gonna travel. That's the great. I travel to do this radio show at 45 minutes to an hour out the city just to chase my dreams. Let's start traveling just to experience different environments. Let's go on different journeys, you all. So we won't be so close-minded,
Yep.
And also, I want to talk about you have electronic gaming as well in your tab.
Yeah. Bartlett has gaming like through the state of Illinois, like a lot of the suburban towns do in villages. Yeah, they have gaming. So going through the process. So having a section strictly made for those games, and just as long as the electric works, they work.
That's what's up, man. So
as long as the electric bill's paid, those machines keep going.
So you gonna have
that's pretty cool. Yeah, gaming's a great thing. Hey, gaming's a great thing. It's a great thing that the state of Illinois and whoever else put it together to share with certain industries that particular revenue stream. But I'm not complaining.
So let me ask you this question. So how far will they allow you to go with the gaming? Like, are you able to put like a poker table in there, or just?
Oh no. I think it's just electronic gaming.
Like electronic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not like that photo I showed you of that guy and his dog on the pool table. And what's messed up about that picture I showed you? That pool table basically took up the whole bar.
Yeah.
Because that's all the space this place has. I mean, it's not a very big spot. It's not very big. It's actually I don't know, square footage wise, less than 900, maybe 700 square feet. So it's not that big. So it's going to be, maybe a VIP list. I don't know, maybe, reservations in advance because it's going to be limited seating. It's going to be, I don't know. We'll see where it takes me. Man, I'm sure that those walls have seen some cool history of craftiness.
Man, and whenever you open up the building, whenever you open it up for business, just know you're always a friend of the Greg Baker Show and Intellectual Radio. You come up here and we can talk about it more and see how far you got along with it.
Cool.
And
then we can do like a year from now.
We can help you open it up.
You can even help me open it up.
That's how much
I'll go with that.
We're part of this.
Bring your white shirt.
Bring a white shirt. Bring a man.
Bring that white shirt.
My steel toe.
Yeah, bring that white shirt. Let me show you that. Bring your turkey.
Yeah,
don't come empty-handed. Don't come without a live turkey. At least a brother can bring a chicken.
So before we wrap today, give us some more information, address, phone number, and anyone who wants to be a part of the process of who want to be.
Cool. And don't forget, I'm still taking resumes from information at Bartlett-tap.com. Anybody who wants to be a chef or knows a good chef or somebody, we're trying to be crafty. We're trying to keep tradition. Tradition over there is Friday fish fry. Homemade coleslaw and pot roast. That's what those three dishes is what Bartlett was actually founded on throughout those years. So
pot roast so delicious.
And so if you got a good person who knows a pot roast, I mean, let's talk a good calzone. I hear a good calzone. I want some nice beet salads. I love beet salads. I love salmon salads. I'm a big fan of strawberry salads and a glass of Pinot Grigio. That's my favorite outside on an 80-degree day. That's where you need to be right there.
My favorite outside is a glass of Hennessy.
No, there you go. And I'm gonna try to get cigars. To be honest with you, I'm trying. Believe it or not, it's grandfathered in. And if they say it's not, I gotta a building here, and from 1885 that shows it is.
Yeah.
So how are they going to deny that when it says cigar bar on the windows? Isn't that
You know,
cool?
you gotta get a tobacco license.
Isn't that crazy? It's like it says cigar lounge. That's crazy.
We you know what? And also, I have a cigar. A brother I know who got his own cigar company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll link you. You all probably met on set before. He had his own cigar
He does
company.
cigars.
Yes, he does cigars. He could tally him.
I'm sorry
I
it
gotta get
moves.
his name.
It's probably me moving this damn thing.
It's probably you, John.
It's probably me moving this
So,
mic. Sorry, Dickie.
What's the address?
Shout out to my friend Dickie Collins. Knew him from what grade? I think sixth grade. My first friend when I moved to South Bend, Indiana, as a kid, and he's online. Shout out to my boy right there. That's a long time you knowing somebody, right?
Hey,
I know some friends from kindergarten still. I still have a kindergarten friends.
You got some 10-year people, you know, you got some
10, 15, 20
year people, you know, them people you want to keep around, man, especially if they ain't did nothing wrong to you. So you
Yep.
want to shout out some more people before we get up out of here?
Oh, we're almost done. Our time's done.
Yeah, Earl gonna kick us out.
Hey, Earl, can I pay for another 20 minutes? Cool. No, I mean, I appreciate you having me on the show. I'm glad we got to meet.
Anytime.
Man, now we can both wear those baby blue shirts again and hang out. This time we can hold hands. Now
we didn't told
now
our
we know
story,
each other,
man.
so we're not strangers now.
Right, we done told our story, man.
Yeah, we done told our story how we met on set. But it's cool. So look for me. Look for log in. Man, you're a great host, dude. This is awesome.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Keep the journey. Keep the faith. Keep the journey in what you're doing.
Thank you, and I want to give a special shout out to John. Thank you for coming out, John. Thank you for driving out here, bringing your audience to my audience, and I'm introducing you to my audience. And I want to thank Earl for letting me come down and letting me be a part of Intellectual Radio. And I also want to give a shout out to Wanda out there. Is Wanda fixed, Earl? That hypnotist came out here. I was kind of mad watching that video. I'm like, is she cool, man? See, I was watching that video. I was like, man, Earl. I know you got the shotgun. We got to beat somebody up down there. That's good. That's good. So shout out to Wanda, man. Like family, man. I know she loves her some Earl. And I was like, I know she know who he is. That man ain't that good. He can't be that good.
That's cool.
He's that good. I was like, this ain't right.
You should see what Earl looks like. If you guys should, I should turn my camera around.
They had a hypnotist in the studio, John.
They did?
They had a hypnotist in the studio. He was walking around hypnotizing everybody, and one of the friends.
Earl's the first one to fall.
No, his lady. And I was like, man, we gonna talk about that off air. But I was mad watching that video. I hopped in my car and drive 45 minutes just to make sure everything was straight. But it was a great show.
I'm gonna go over there to that wet bar, and then I'm gonna play. Is that ice hockey?
He got ice hockey. He had ice hockey.
A big old ice hockey in that wet bar in that other room.
What's that called? Ping pong.
Earl, you're a pimp. You are a pimp, Earl. You're old school pimp.
Did you? Hey,
that dude's old school pimp.
You know how to play table ping pong, John?
Yeah, I can play.
John, see, Earl tried to get me to play the first time.
I'm okay. I did just recently beat somebody's pants off at ping pong. Yeah, good story. Can't tell it on the radio though, but it's a really good story.
Maybe they might get a match in. So it's the Greg Baker Show. I'll give a shout out to my boy Quentin, man. Love that boy. He always working, boy. Keep doing your thing, boy. Quentin. Give a shout out to my wife out there. Love you, baby. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to my boy D boy. Hey, welcome home, boy. Mr. Boy. Thanks for shouting out.
Where's the B?
Oh yeah. Definitely got to keep my hat on. Shout out to my boy John for letting me hold down the hat with the Bartlett B on there. Shout out to my girl Chaos, my boy Gunner, my boy Ernest, my boy Ram, Baltimore out there, Stephanie's out there, everybody out there that tuned in. I want to give a special shout out to your Aries, all you all. Thank you, D-Man, D-Man, all you all.
Bye, South Bend. Bye, South Benders. Thank you.
Love y'all. This is Greg Baker Show. See y'all next week for sure.